Who counts like that? Who counts like that, Bobby? One. You said
Yo,
3, 2, 1.
He fucking did it
And
like a
then you
fucking
said
dance
17
song,
extra
you know?
numbers. This is
It's
not
like
how
the
we were gonna
start.
start. Like I was personally in character for the start of what was gonna happen, and you 1, 2, like
1, 2, 3, 4.
You counted us like we were a fucking jazz band. Like what the fuck? There's so
had a
many
song
things
ready.
happening. I was gonna start off with my Hillary Duff, but I can't even get it out now because I was just like, what is happening? I was gonna start us with the hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Bops. But hey, all you're getting now is that chorus. I had a voice ready and everything, but you just the countdown.
It was in
man.
zone.
What
It
is
was
up,
in
and welcome to
zone.
another episode of Better Than Cable. You are in here with J-Treb from the Miseducation of Music, and you are here with Ananya and Parse from the Nevaland podcast. We are in here to talk some ish this week, and we got Bobby on the boards. And I'm not gonna lie, today I did almost forget you. I'm not even gonna act like I didn't. But I remember. But
You were smoother
I
with
said
it.
that.
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
because I usually say Bobby on the boards before the talk the ish part.
Before the end.
I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but before you can even call me out, I did almost forget you. But we doing better. We doing better. Hey man, we are in here to talk about some stuff. We got a lot of cool shit to talk about this week. But let's kick it off the way we always do. How's the content going? What y'all dropping? How's it been going?
Shorts daily still.
Hell yeah.
No dancing still.
No dancing still. What's
but
been
then-
going on in the UFC world? Any cool stuff?
Yeah, so they're the BMF belt, which basically means the baddest mofo belt.
That's crazy. That's really the
going
name
up.
of it?
That's really the name.
Oh, I
of
thought
it.
that was like a fan titled name.
No,
I didn't think that was
it's
the
like
legitimate like real title.
Oh, it looks sick. It's
That's
like
dope.
a black belt with just BMF on it.
And is this like actual like UFC or is this like a
Yeah,
different like?
no,
Oh, true.
this is like actual UFC.
Okay.
And it's two like dudes who are actually one of the baddest mofos who just trying to kill people. And they both are just dogs, and it's a rematch, and it's
Okay.
5-round rematch. So
Hey,
sick.
sounds like there's a lot of hype over there. That might be one of those random fights I end up catching.
yeah, yeah, it's gonna be wild.
Parse, what's going on with you, my G?
Facts, dude. Dude, it's horrible, dude. It's horrible, dude. My
Oh God,
Video
yeah, we gotta
posted
talk
today.
about it. We gotta
Facts.
talk about it, man. I
Facts.
forgot
oh
about
my
this.
god, dude.
You had a video
Dude, I
taken off
posted
of
it.
TikTok.
Yeah, I posted it to TikTok and I tried re-uploading it like 2 more times. And then dude, TikTok like sends me a fucking notification like, "Yo, if you have one more violation, you could get banned." And I was like, "Oh shit."
You almost got banned off this
I was like,
one
"Oh,
video.
fuck." One video. I thought if you re-upload it, it should just like
I think
get
they
caught
took
under the same video or
re-uploads as
something.
Strikes.
I think each re-upload
exactly.
counted as a freaking street. Damn, bro.
And I'm like,
No
bro,
love
what
in
the
these streets.
frick, dude. So it's like now I really gotta be careful what I'm saying on TikTok now, dude. It's literally censorship, bro. It's censorship.
No, it's
Okay.
it's like Instagram
I'm-
and YouTube let you post it, right?
And I'm 100% sure this
you
was
post it on both
100%
Instagram
AI
and YouTube?
moderated. Yeah, I posted it on
yeah.
Instagram and YouTube. They were fine. But dude, TikTok, I'm 100% sure has AI mods, right? So
Well,
no one
how
even
are-
looked at
oh,
my
I
thing.
was about to say, how are they
No
doing?
one looked at it.
How are they doing view-wise on Instagram and YouTube? Are they comparable to what you'd normally see for those views,
No.
or is it being like pushed
Yeah.
down on those platforms instead of being taken
No,
off?
on Instagram and YouTube they did fine. They did
Okay,
like
so
they
damn,
did pretty
yeah.
good.
That's crazy.
So
So,
it's
that
like-
just means the TikTok
Dude, I had
AI was
70
like no talk of any of this.
Dude, I had 75% watch time on my YouTube one.
Oh,
So I
man,
can't
so
imagine
people
it
actually
might
care.
have killed on TikTok, dude.
It might have
killed on
actually went
TikTok.
up. Yeah,
That's crazy.
damn.
Yeah.
That's insane,
It's
bro. Hey,
fucking-
they're trying to get you, bro. What's up,
Dude,
Rito?
censorship, bro. This is real. Like, and it's stupid because it's AI, right? It's like it didn't even know that it was.
Well,
it
yeah,
was
like,
good
I mean,
information, right?
I was
It's like
about to. I was
it
about
was
to
so
ask.
stupid.
Do you think the appeal's worth it here? At least to remove the strikes
No.
from your account?
No, because the appeal's bullshit. It's a fake appeal,
What do
right?
you mean?
So they're not looking at anyone's account. Like unless you're above maybe 100K, they're
Yeah.
probably not gonna look at your appeal.
True. I mean,
Like-
I feel like for the sake of the test, just because we have
Yeah.
this show to come back to, you should try to send an appeal. And if they have an update
No,
on it,
I did.
Okay,
No,
cool.
I sent an appeal on each video. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
okay.
It's like
And what
basically
you already got
it would
responded
get
back
flagged.
to from the appeal?
Yeah, and the appeal just says like, no, you still had what is it called? Like
oh shit! I thought the appeal would I thought they would bullshit you and wait like 2 days.
Yeah,
like, that's wild, bro.
Yeah.
They should put a timer on that. I got notifications since I'm a mod to be careful what I type. Rodrigo in the chat. I'm so.
Oh my god,
that's so hilarious.
That's so.
Dude, but yeah, it said like I had
You're getting
like
censored, Rod. We're talking about it.
violent language or something like that. Like,
and I'm assuming it's because of the word that like I don't even want to freaking say on my channel right now because I take a risk.
Yeah,
but I mean,
you know what the word is.
Yeah.
And I also referenced the group, right? I referenced our boy, you know, AH. You know what I'm saying? So,
boy,
not our boy.
I was about to
not
say,
our
I don't
boy.
think you should really say our boy. Our boy AH.
If anything, you
I was about to say, the one that we don't associate with, who happened to be born on a holiday that only certain people celebrate who enjoy marijuana, is that's the most illusion you can give it without saying, like, I mean, I was about to just say.
I'll say the rest.
I mean, the point is it's on my channel, and, like, let's not associate it here. If we don't have to, we've already tap danced so much. Like,
we're like 2 sentences away from
we are 2 sentences away, but we're 2 sentences away. Wait, who's our boy? Nobody's our boy. Nobody's our boy. See, that's why you got to really watch those words, Parks. Nobody.
John's boy, Rod.
We have
John's
no. We have no boys over there, bro. Hey, nobody on that team, bro.
oh boy.
But this is so funny because this is like all of this is how ridiculous it truthfully is to try to talk around something. So that means if you really did want to create a TikTok that was within the guidelines, but still wanted to talk about what you want to talk about, it would have to have this much illusion around it that we're giving this.
And I wouldn't need.
As a joke.
Yeah, and all it was is it was word flagging, right? So TikTok transcribed my video.
Yeah.
And that even after the appeal came back so fast. It came back in 5 minutes. I know no human could visibly see that.
Yeah, no. I mean, no. If it came back if it came back in 24 hours, no human saw it. That's why I was like, I'm surprised they didn't bullshit you
the whole
video.
Dude, if you see the whole video, I end with like a Buddhist like lesson, bro. Like, what the fuck? How am I doing anything wrong? Like, it's crazy, dude.
I feel like the issue isn't that you're doing something wrong. I feel like this is the same reason as to why people have to, when they use words about essay on YouTube, or even like me saying essay right now. On YouTube, we've come as a community to understand what that means because we cannot actually say those words, even if we're just describing something that might be even like the subject of a video. And I mean, I find that to be something that's difficult, but they know that they will be AI shut down if they are even talking about something like the industry of this and all the terrible things that happened over time. And they have to talk about essay for a portion of the video or something. Like, they have to say those letters instead of being able to use words, or they have to use different words at symbols. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean,
but
like,
this isn't even.
That's
but this
where
isn't
we're
even
at
that.
with
Like,
it,
dude, this is literally referencing a symbol and history, dude. This is history.
No.
And also, the peaceful interpretation of it is threatening, dude.
Look.
That's what pissed me off more.
Re-upload the video.
Yeah.
Beep where you say the word. Put the word on the screen, and instead of I's and A's, use exclamation points and at symbols. I want to see. I just want to see if. Oh wait, no. Actually, do it on another account. Do it on another account. Don't risk your real account.
Yeah, no, I'm not risking.
Don't risk
that.
your real account.
They would take it
do
down.
Do it on a dry account, and like actually do it on a different device. Because if you get a shut off on your account, whatever other accounts are on that phone also get shut off. Fun fact. So that means like if you get
on that
banned,
phone?
so if you get like banned on like a side account that you have, your main account would as well, and like vice versa.
Oh shit, all of them are in there. Fuck, everything's attached to that.
Yup. I think the same thing with Instagram too, unless you have like a business account attached. But that's
so it's like a IP ban basically.
Yeah, it's basically like a device ban. So it's crazy. Like that device is putting shit up. Because I think it's the same thing with Snapchat.
Dude,
I had to send 10 emails to unlock my Snapchat account when someone tried to hack it. Yeah. Because it just went, like, somebody tried to hack it so many times, and then I put it on my real device, the password, and it locked my device out, and I couldn't sign back in. And it was like, this device is banned. I got it unlocked, typed the new password in, it banned the account again because the device was banned. So I had to delete the app, and now I don't even have Snapchat on my fucking phone. I can only use it on my iPad.
No, dude, if they ban me,
someone else tried to hack my account. That's fucking wild.
I don't give a... Dude, if they ban me, I don't give an F, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done with TikTok then. I'll just use Instagram and YouTube, bro. Like, I don't care.
Dude, I upload like 2 TikToks in batches every month. I'll just be like, here's 2 of them. Like,
yeah. Because it's like, dude, I put all that time, I grew that account so much I didn't violate anything, and I still haven't violated nothing. But it's like this AI is giving me shit. You know, it's like this is trash, bro. It's trash.
Yeah.
Garbage.
No, it's like I think also maybe because you put the text up there, it just flags the text too.
That's why I was saying,
it's not even
change the
it's not even
text, change the text, mute the word. Like
Yeah,
literally,
facts.
just because I'm curious. Now, give it to me. I'll fucking drop it on another account. Because if I get my shit banned, I really don't care. I don't have enough followers. You have enough followers for it to matter. Like, but like honestly, dude, I'll do it on a fucking account. Just send me the video with it muted out. I just want to see.
Yeah,
Or fuck it,
yeah.
I'll do it for you if you just send me the original video. If you want to give up on it, I just want to test it.
No,
I really
I'll
want to
send
see
you-
if it was just one word that got you freaking like almost to your last TikTok strike. That's crazy.
Dude, it discouraged the fuck out of me, dude. Like when you
I
get
imagine
censored,
so.
bro, that's some BS, dude. That's some BS, bro.
I feel
That
like
dude,
I
dude.
never get too mad about it
That's
because
messed
I'm
up.
usually using other people's music. So I'm like, fuck, I want to be mad, but like screaming in the wind.
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna be on my side here.
Yeah.
Like
No, same for me. Like whenever I get copyright striked, it's like it's actually UFC content, so it's like okay,
It's
like yeah,
no one cares about what I have to say about this.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's like okay,
Yeah.
It's like I will lose every battle. That's
Yeah.
copywritten.
Yeah.
Whereas like yours was literally a word.
A
That's
word.
crazy.
Yeah.
crazy.
No, it's it's
I mean,
probably
at least
3
they
words
told
I
you.
said
I
in the
lost my
video.
whole account and I have no clue why. I just went to log in one day and it
Yeah.
was gone.
Yeah.
I was doing some work.
Yeah,
on that.
dude,
I'm
I
not
mean-
even near the amount of followers I had on that account, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, that was wild. But yeah, man, look, in other news, we got some other topics today. This is one that we actually were rushing into earlier before we started it because our producer Bob was asking so many questions. So we had to put it to a halt so we could talk about it here. But Apple may potentially be buying Disney or parts of Disney. And I mean, Parse, I know you put something up about it if you want to talk about like what you threw in there, and then I'll talk about what I've been peeping in the Disney/Apple world recently.
Yeah, no, I just saw this recently. But you were saying you already knew about it. I just found out about it. Basically, Disney and Bob Iger were saying that they might need to sell off like pieces of Disney, right, and stuff like that. And then they were saying potentially Disney Plus could get sold to Apple.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, that's crazy. And Apple having owning Disney Plus would actually be insane. That would
Yeah, no,
basically
that'd be wild.
replace their
That's what I'm
you know,
saying.
Apple TV stuff.
They're getting
You know?
rid of
Disney
Apple
Plus,
TV
yeah.
Plus if they do it.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like, and I
that'd go
think
crazy.
I think it would be genius. Now, the things that I was hearing was because of like people were talking about like how Bob Iger, because he's a CEO, he used to be CEO of Disney, then he left and then he came back, and underneath him, like a lot of acquisitions were made that make your favorite properties today. Like that's the Marvel shit, that's
Yeah.
the Star Wars shit. Like Bob Iger was behind a lot of orchestrating these deals that brought us a lot of the new media that's kind of the new standard of what we enjoy to see. Now, that new standard is no longer producing the amount of money that it was producing at one point. And Disney was talking about more so piecemealing damn near everything down to just the OG shit. Like, and I mean, the way it was framed and said was more as a what if, but a very plausible what if from the CEO of like, what if we got rid of the television division? Meaning that like maybe that includes Disney Plus, but they were speaking about like removing ESPN and ABC and Fox, which I could really see happening more than anything.
Yeah.
Like even if we don't see this huge sale, but like they were talking about, and people, the reason why people were like Apple could buy it all was because Bob Iger was more so saying that like all we really need is these theme parks, bro. Like, and that kind of got people in the mode of like, yo, what if Disney went straight down to theme parks and just Disney original movies? Like, so it would just be their big box office joints and their good cartoon animation stuff. Meaning that I think they would keep Pixar of sorts, because Pixar and Disney are more synonymous than that would be a split off from like a ESPN or something. So like this deal has a lot of people being like, what would that look like? Is that a monopoly? And the short answer is kind of like no, because it's not a monopoly under Disney, and Apple doesn't own really any of that sector. Like they're very small inside of streaming. Right now.
Dude, Apple's
they just
the
have so much
smallest one in
money
streaming,
that it's
basically.
like
they don't have.
it's
They could buy
crazy.
Disney. It's
But it's just like,
Dude, Apple's been waiting to buy something. And remember back in the day, the rumor where Apple could buy Netflix? Dude, this is it. Dude, if Apple buys Disney Plus, they're set, bro.
Well, so
they're,
you saw,
dude,
you
we're
saw
all
when
in
they
Apple
dropped,
world, bro.
You saw
We're in
when they
Apple world.
dropped the AR headset. What did they demo on stage?
Facts.
They did not
Star
demo a
Wars,
Netflix
all that
app. They
shit.
did not
Movies.
demo
Yeah.
Movies.
a fucking. They didn't demo anything that wasn't a Disney property. Avatar, that's Disney movie. That's
Yeah.
Disney movie.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Bob Iger
Bro,
actually
and then
came
they had
on.
the map and everything.
Bro.
This is the only flushed out app that we've seen in this demo, really, and it's all to do with Disney.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this feels like
Exactly. It
That
feels like
feel-
the
it makes too much
ideal
sense.
partnership. It just makes too much sense. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
come on, dude. And like, I'm down for it in the sense of like, I want to see what they would have to do with the studios, meaning that like they're buying these entire studios. Like, I guess would it be like the Marvel TV show? The Marvel movies are handled by Disney, but like Apple is now the production behind the TV
It's gonna be like a
shows of it.
licensing deal.
Yeah, meaning
maybe
that
something like where
maybe they're not trying to create that like connected universe of it all so much as they want it to have different separation. But I don't know. That's interesting because I feel like Marvel would want to stay all as one, meaning that they'd be like,
it'll
well,
still
you gotta
be
sell us all or
it'll
sell
be
us.
complicated. When it happens, it'll be super
This
complicated.
will
No
be like
one
a
will
10-year
know. Really,
unwebbing
Yeah,
of like
but-
cutting Disney
Yeah.
off of their shit and then connecting it into Apple. There's no way that can happen in like a year.
Yeah.
There's probably like a team that will be
Yeah.
paid just to handle that on the business end.
Yeah.
Bro, that'd be
But
crazy.
dude,
though.
it's gonna be crazy, man. Yeah, dude. Imagine your Vision Pro, dude. Yeah, you're not gonna
take your
leave the
Vision Pro to
Apple
Disney
ecosystem
World?
at all.
Bro.
You're not leaving that ecosystem. And I guess we could just add this piece in here. I found out that Apple's working on Apple GPT, like their own version of GPT, basically.
And they said it was being
And so,
used
dude,
internal, right? Like
Yeah.
like somebody said it was
Yeah.
already being used.
Already being tested on.
My question
yeah,
would be,
no, it's
do you
already being
think
it's
that-
already being tested.
Do you think Apple's the type of company here to hop on the wagon of offering this to people as like a Chat GPT service, or is Apple gonna immediately go for some integration nobody else has the ability to do?
I think they go for Siri. They make Siri smart.
It's gonna be in Siri
Like,
and
Siri's
Safari,
gonna have-
and so
Yeah,
now this is actually
facts.
gonna give you a reason to use
Yeah.
Safari, because Safari's trash. You know what I'm saying? So
I love
now
Safari.
it gives you a
love
reason.
Safari.
Yeah, what? This is the
Why
first
do
last
people
Safari right
hate
now.
Safari?
I love
Safari's
Safari.
trash. Safari's absolutely
Safari.
trash.
Why
But
is it trash?
yes,
Because it uses less RAM.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, Safari, nah, it ain't it, bro. That's all I know. It ain't it, bro. That's
Safari
I will
was
leave it
not
at
it
that.
back. Safari has been decent since like 2017.
And
I've been
that's
using
where
it.
it's been.
I've been using it
It's been
since
decent.
15. I've
It's
been using
been
it since
good.
15,
It's
and it
been
was
decent.
garbage. It was garbage back in the day.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
it's all right. Y'all hating real
Exactly.
hard.
It's right in the middle. It's decent, dude. It's nothing good.
I feel
So
like, I don't
why are you
know,
using
bro.
it? Why are
Because
you
the
using it? You know what I'm
connectivity
saying?
is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. I still find myself using other browsers for other things. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not one to give in to one browser to rule them all, bro. I'm not giving Google all them passwords.
No, I'm not.
I'm not like, I don't know. And I don't trust
Yeah.
the third party with all those passwords. Like if I'm gonna give them the passwords to somebody,
Might
it's
as well
either
be
Apple or Google.
Yeah, might
So
as
it's
well.
like maybe
Yeah,
Opera.
yeah.
Opera's been around for a hot minute, but I ain't used the Opera browser
Yeah.
in years. Are they decent right now? Does anyone know? Who's using
Fact.
them? And then we
No,
talked
I'm
about
not.
this
No
with
one uses
Firefox. What's
Opera,
that
bro.
Twitch comment we got? What's the Twitch comment?
Liberty Twitcher. Apple's really dropped the ball with Siri though. Siri actually seems to have gotten worse over time.
I
Dude,
feel
Siri's
that.
trash, bro. I
Yeah.
mean, we all agree Siri is so trash.
Siri is
Like,
only
Siri's
good
like-
for certain things. And when I tell you,
Yeah,
your
I
Siri's
don't
got to
use
learn
that
it.
shit.
Your Siri's got to learn
Yeah.
Yeah.
for it to work. Like you
Yeah.
gotta be
Dude,
willing to put up
so-
with every
it's
time you like
horrible.
are trying to
It's
do
so
something,
bad.
being like, okay, what's
Yeah.
the right wording?
Yeah.
Like
It's so
Yeah.
trash.
I still
It's
use
horrible.
it. I use it a lot
I mean,
though.
I don't use it
Dude,
at all.
right when
Siri
they hook
is
up-
unchanged
dude.
from its
Yeah.
first release.
Whoa, that
Right
one
when
I'm
they
not
hook
gonna
up
get with.
the LLM,
You're telling me that iPhone 4 Siri is the same as the Siri right now? And I can't give you that.
Yep.
I can tell my Siri to fast forward
No.
a song, so I already know
No.
that it's not what it used to be.
no,
Like-
this Siri is definitely better, but it's still trash. Like, I'm gonna leave it at that. Like,
I feel like I haven't seen
know
a
what I'm
big
saying?
update since probably like iPhone 6 time.
yeah,
Like iPhone 6
It's like-
time
it's
is when I
definitely better
kind of
than
think that
way
there was like a
back, but
last like
it's
Siri
still,
can do
it's
more
still
things.
terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I mean, like I use
Like,
it
right when they-
regularly for so many tasks where I'm like on my iPad, I'll tell
Yeah.
it to open an app or I'll tell it to like search for something. I use it to do math very like all the time. But
Yeah.
like those are basic tasks. Those are things that every voice assistant
Yeah.
should be able
Yeah.
to do. So like I'm not gonna call
Yeah.
it the best voice assistant in the world, but like what else do y'all need? Like, what are y'all looking for? Like, if you got a perfect Siri right now, what would it do for you that this Siri does not do for you?
It would be Jarvis.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not.
No,
that's not
do.
something to do. Tell me what you want it to do, not something you want it to emulate from a cartoon.
No, dude. I mean, it could be way more conversational. It could be way more. When you say "Hey Siri," it could actually freaking turn on half the time.
Yeah.
Dude, half the time it doesn't.
Well,
That doesn't work.
that one doesn't
So,
even matter
it's
because
like,
they're confusing
dude,
the world. They're
no.
changing that command. They're taking the "Hey" off of it with the next update. And I have it on my iPad, and it's trash. It's even worse because you don't
There you
say
go.
the "Hey" in
So-
front of it, and it just doesn't
There you
turn
go.
on.
So, that's what
So,
I'm saying. Like, there's so many problems.
but
I
I'm
can
also
keep
on a bit.
naming, rattling off problems with it. But it's
Yes,
like,
yes, but you're naming problems.
all I'm
That's why.
saying
That's why
is
I want to
that-
know what your use cases are. What do you want?
No, but-
like, what is a
No, that's
voice
what I'm saying.
assistant?
Once they hook up an
what do you
LLM
want it to do?
no, once they hook up an LLM, all these problems will be fixed. At least
These problems
Except the
are
Hey
fixed.
Siri
It just,
problem.
it,
The
just
Hey Siri-
it just becomes a Google.
Hey Siri
it just,
will
it just
be
becomes,
gone. Yeah.
It just becomes a system that holds information like Google. It just gets like that's. But
Yeah.
like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So that's what you want from a voice assistant. You just want to be able to vocally talk to Google. Like is that the perfect world?
yeah,
Because
I
right
wanna-
now it can
yeah, I
control
wanna
your
be able to
smart
talk to
lights.
Siri.
It can control your
Yeah.
devices and things of this nature. So like, what more are you looking for in your everyday
No,
life?
I want it to be more like, dude, when I have a voice assistant, I want it to be like actually conversational with me, not just being like, "Hey Siri, do this," and it does it. Like that's
do you
just
mean by
it being a
conversational?
fucking
Like-
robot,
like-
dude.
like- but
you know
like,
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
want it to
That's
say,
just voice
like-
control. That's nothing. That's not being an assistant. That's not being an assistant at all. That's just voice control.
So I guess
you know
what
what I'm saying?
like. So would you like it to do something like I don't know, like I want food from this place, get food from this place, because you can do things like that. Like that's why it's like that's more of an assistant task. But like I guess from a conversational standpoint, you're like you want to come home and have it say like, "How are you feeling right now?" and then like maybe have some suggestions as to what should happen next.
Yeah, no,
Like you come
potentially
home and it's
that,
like,
or,
"What's up, Horace? This is the temperature of your house. I got
Yeah.
the TV set to this channel.
Yeah.
What do you want to eat tonight?" Like type shit.
No, dude, exactly. Like the options are endless when it can start. You can add that AI layer, and then now you could actually have shit like that, where it's like, okay, now it can take some data inputs and just find out, okay, here's the temperature of the house. You can start just having it like preset. You walk in the door, it greets you. You're like, yo, what's up? Let me start working on this. And then let's say you need to start working on a coding project. I can be like, yo, set up my coding environment. And then it can loop into my laptop,
Okay.
start setting up code for me.
feel you.
Dude, you could start doing crazy
see where
shit
you're
with when
going
you have
now.
like when you have an
This is-
actual assistant, right? So now you could start doing insane shit.
He wants an AI that's proactive with tasks. That's what Rod said in the comments. Did
Yeah,
somebody say
dude,
something on
Rod's
that front?
Rod's got my vibe. Rod's got my vibe exactly.
Somebody said something over on Twitter.
Oh, he just said Microsoft Edge works really well.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a believer.
Neither of you have
There's another one.
AIs. That's Rod.
Oh. But yeah.
You already read it.
I mean, as far as like all those tests that you say, I could see that, but I feel like I wouldn't want that at the same time. Like that's almost too much for me, and I think I would want mine to be dialed back to almost dumb Siri a little bit.
No, I want it like that.
I wouldn't want that until I had everything for it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Like you
Like
want.
like the lights have got to be set up.
Yeah,
like in
you
the
have that
current
cool
crib I'm
shit.
in, I
Yeah.
can't see myself taking
I feel
advantage of
that.
that to the
I
fullest
feel that.
potential.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Facts,
Like I feel like I
facts.
would want a house that takes advantage of
Right,
all of that.
right,
Like I'd want like a
facts,
garage
facts.
and things like if I had a huge place I could
No,
build
that-
down.
dude,
That's a
if you
house
had like,
thing.
Yeah.
you like do some warehouse like setup, like everything like fucking gets set up right when you walk into the door. Your monitor turns on. Like, dude, that'd be fucking badass, dude.
Yeah,
like
'cause,
that's some
I'd want
back
some-
shit.
I'd want
Like,
some
you
shit
set
where
up
it
some
would be
back
like
shit, you know?
Yeah, like how you're saying, like set up like a code environment. Like I'd want things that were
Yeah.
like automated like that as well. But I'd be like upstairs in my crib, and then I'd like walk
Yeah.
downstairs, and it would just be like, "Hey, you want me to
it
set up
just
the
gets
studio?"
triggered.
And then like
Yeah,
shit
it
just
just
starts
gets
popping out the
triggered. Yeah.
ground, and
Yeah.
like, oh, it'd just be so fucking dope.
So
No, like
I just want to go
what
back.
I was.
What I said in one word.
You didn't explain it, and that's the whole purpose of this medium of podcast, Bobby. that's the whole point of the medium is to explain it. You just said, "I want Jarvis." Like that's the end of a convo.
Everyone knows what Jarvis is.
I'm not gonna
Not the
confront
end,
on the
but-
debate of like, yes, he did describe exactly what you were saying. You're
You
right.
have to lead it.
He
like-
described it.
You have to lead into the
We got
conversation.
10 minutes of content out of that
Yeah,
one. We got
legit.
1 second out of
Legit.
Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Rod said in the comments, I get your vibe because Iron Man and Ready Player One book have tried explaining something like that. Yeah, I feel like
my thing is like
if we could do it in VR, fuck it all in real life at that point.
Facts.
But we're almost there.
Yeah, no, that's my point. It's gonna be in VR.
Yeah, I can
so
just
like,
live.
that's
I can
why
live
it's
in a
gonna be
shoebox,
epic,
and my
dude.
house will
That's why
look
it's gonna be
really
epic.
fucking dope
Yeah,
in my
also
VR.
now like Siri's like actually
That's what's gonna be epic about
like
this.
it's actually gonna be doing some crazy shit for you without you asking it to.
Yeah.
Like, because like
I don't know if I want too many intuition-based AIs in my life.
Yeah.
At one point, because like that's the creepiness of how I feel when like iPhones use significant locations, and it'll be
my
like,
shit always tells me.
like I turn that shit off every time I get a new phone because it's just like I don't want you to say, hey, it'll take this many minutes to get where I think you're gonna go because you usually go there every day at this time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, no, dude.
like,
I mean, that already
for
happens,
me,
dude. Like
for
when
me,
I
I'm
open
okay
Uber,
that you know that shit,
it
but I
knows
don't
I'm-
want it.
Right.
it knows I'm Ubering to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, I can't prevent it from knowing where if I'm gonna go in the morning
That's
on
too
a weekday.
much.
You know,
That's
it's
too
like
much
it
for
knows on a morning on a weekday I'm going to work. Like it knows that. Like,
But it's like you can turn those off to a certain
Yeah,
extent just so that they're not, I guess, creepy to you. It's still tracking the information in ways, but if you don't want
Facts.
it to give you explanations that make, like, I'm someone who I feel creeped out by that. Like it's like, yeah, I know it'll take that long to get to the studio, and I know I record my podcast this day every week. This is weird. Like this is just weird.
yeah.
Like, because now I'm just like, what if I like lost
No,
my
I
phone
remember-
right now and all this intuition?
I remember
shit's just,
when
like, on the lock screen. It's like, what the
whenever
fuck?
I would be in person, and every Wednesday it would know I was going to your house, and it would already load up the GPS. Like it'd just
That's
be
what
like,
I'm
"Yo, you want to
saying,
go to
bro.
this address?"
It knows
And it's like it's
that
crazy,
training.
dude. How did it know on a
No, it's
Wednesday
not how
or
did it
whatever
know. It's in your
Thursday we were doing
settings.
it?
It's called significant
You know?
locations. Like it's an
Yeah,
explicit
that's all
setting.
it does.
If
That's
you
all it
look
does.
at it right now, you'll be like, "Oh shit! It really tracks everywhere I go."
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
it's just
That's-
marking where you start and where you go. That's
Yeah.
it.
And it marks it by day and it searches for patterns. That's been on the iPhone since the 10.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and it's been
Yeah.
creepy since the 10.
And it's like that's just like a basic, and that's just basic as fuck. Like that's so simple to do too. It's like nothing even
the
advanced. You know?
location-based shit. Like I get my movie
Yeah.
tickets on my phone. I don't like that they pull up the second I get to the movie theater. I don't fucking like it. It's too
Oh
much.
yeah, that the
Yeah.
Apple
Yeah.
Store.
Too much.
Whenever you're by Apple Store. the
Oh
thing
my
pops
god,
up.
yeah. Like
No, I
every
like
time
it
I go
that-
pick up a phone because I do the
Yeah.
phone on the
Yeah.
shit, and then I get there and it's like,
It's
you want to
just
pull this
there.
up, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, you're aggressively
I like
taking
it
all
how
this
Google
information no
does it
matter
now.
what.
It's,
Yeah. Like,
Every single
like,
time
the
it
thing
asks
pops
you,
up.
like, "Yo, do you want to share it now? Do you want to share your location now?"
and
then,
it's a
and
great
then it does
idea.
it. And
I
I'm
feel like it
that's
leans
good.
into the shit you're talking about. It's more Jarvis-y.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we know you're here. Let's just go ahead and hand you what you need. And I'm like, nope, this
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just okay with dumb Siri. Maybe that's why I like Siri so much right now. Or maybe that's why I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
as
I
mad
mean-
about it, I guess.
The key is like who's controlling where these opinions come from, and like how your AI is suggesting you stuff, right? And whoever controls that, they control everything, right? So
It's gonna be Apple.
that's where you have to watch
end of the
who
day.
is controlling it, right? Who's controlling that thing?
Apple and Google.
That's why making it open source is the best way to do it, so that everyone knows how that recommendation system's working, right? So they can
think
literally
they're gonna make
look
that
at the
open
code
source?
and be like, yeah, I mean it's already happening, right? So that's why Llama 2
would, but that's what I'm saying. Do you think Apple?
Llama 2 is out. No, someone else will make an AI just as good as, or like 90% comparable that's open source, right? Like it'll be something like that. So you'll have a general idea. Okay, this
Yeah,
is
you have
how
a general
maybe
idea of
Apple's
like
doing
they're
it,
probably
right?
using
Yeah,
something of that nature. That makes sense.
exactly. Yeah. So it's like Llama's 90% comparable to ChatGPT, right? So it's like you can be like, okay, this is a free version that does 90% of what
But I was
ChatGPT
about to say
does,
that
right?
10% could be a motherfucker though. That 10% could be the difference between like this is
I mean,
how we
that's
enslave
your
the
business.
population.
That's your
Like-
business advantage, right? So that's why OpenAI is making so much money, and Facebook hasn't yet made so much money on chatbots.
Yeah.
So it's like
crazy, though.
that's where OpenAI is cashing in.
At this point, I'm just like, we either need to full tilt or we need to stop. Because like, fuck it, either give me a robot
Yeah.
butler with an AI in it that's a fucking genius, or like, or let's stop. Because
Yeah.
like, it's not.
Yeah.
Or everybody's got to get on board too. Like, I don't know. This is a weird one. I feel like
Dude,
we're gonna
everyone's
live
gonna
through
get
it.
on
We're gonna
board
live
with
through
this.
some weird shit in the
Yeah.
next 50 years,
Yeah.
dude.
It's gonna be weird as shit for sure. For sure.
It's gonna be wild.
I mean, dude, if you think about, if you look at the last 20 years, think about all the weird shit that's happened in 20 years.
Bro,
Why wouldn't more weird
20
shit happen
years ago,
going forward?
It would have been insane
You know?
the
to
last
think.
3 years has been wild.
It would have been insane 20 years ago to think that a president could say something crazy on a social media site.
Bro,
We're already past
yeah.
that time period.
Yeah.
Oh, we're well past
That's
it.
But
way,
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
old news, right?
20
Yeah.
years ago, that was crazy. Like, the presidents didn't have MySpace.
Yeah.
I don't recall there being like, go
Yeah,
to the
dude, that's
president's
crazy.
MySpace
2016. That was happening since 2016, dude. That's crazy. That's
That's
so
long
long ago.
Did the
Yeah.
presidents have
It's
MySpace?
so long ago.
Positive. Do a Google if you need to, but I'm positive there's no president that was on MySpace, bro.
Maybe it just wasn't popular to follow the
No.
president on MySpace.
No, because we would have ended up in the time period we're in now earlier.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Like, there's no way there was an official White House MySpace page. The way there's an official White House
Yeah,
Twitter.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or an official White House Facebook. That's a 2007 article. What does it say?
Yo, if they hit you with like,
Jesus, bro, you just have to accept their terms on these news
let
sites?
me see. Oh, this is such a 2007
Gwen
article.
Stefani is who
This
they're
is such a
talking about in this
2007
article.
man.
Who is it?
10 presidential candidates.
Which presidential candidates were on MySpace?
I'm trying to figure that out. That was the
Does
goal.
that say
of
Rush
this
Limbaugh? Was it somebody who didn't win?
Yeah. Lee Ray.
Rush Limbaugh was 1994. That's not the same thing.
Do you think I know who ran against the presidents that won? Do you think like I don't hold that American history in my brain? Either way,
Director for John McCain. Is that?
John McCain was a senator at this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, there definitely
Oh
wasn't.
no, this is
I'm, like,
Obama's
trying to
election.
find-
Obama was
Yeah.
the first president to get on social media.
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Dang.
He definitely was.
Along with everyone else on
Yeah.
MySpace during
He
the
was on-
campaign.
Yeah.
It's also
Yeah,
not
he was
20
on
years
Twitter,
ago.
right? POTUS, like at POTUS, you could.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was the thing on Twitter for sure.
Mhm.
I mean, they like archive presidential accounts now, which
Yeah.
like I don't think Twitter ever thought they were going to deal with that.
Oh my God. That's
Hillary Clinton had a MySpace, it seems, or maybe that's just a news outlet. I mean, I don't know, man. Obama was different though.
He's just full screen it.
Yeah, you could just click the button. I don't know why you didn't do that, but yeah, we can get off of that. That didn't help.
Yeah, John said Al Gore.
Oh, damn, there's still
Al
that.
Gore.
Al Gore.
Oh, okay.
You want this?
But wasn't Al Gore
trying
trying to? He was. Nobody cares about this. Bob, give us the chat back.
He lost. I mean, he wasn't a
did.
president.
I was about to say like, but no. I was about to say like, The Inconvenient Truth was a movie, not a social.
Oh, it was a movie,
that
movie.
movie.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that. He was the one who told everybody about global warming, and like everybody kind of laughed at him. There was like a movie that came out around the time that like
Yeah, dude.
global warming
dude,
like first
like,
started.
People, yeah,
and
dude, people
were,
didn't even
just
believe him, right?
blatantly making
Early on.
fun
Yeah, they're like,
Dude,
of
no
global
one
warming.
believed him, bro.
Dude,
That was
like,
crazy.
People in like smart cars in early Priuses got so much shit. Like I respect anyone who drove
Yeah.
one of those when
Yeah,
they
yeah.
came
Dude,
out.
also,
Because
those
people
cars
would
were
just
trash
yell at
back
them in
then,
the
dude.
street and be like, "Who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah.
What do you mean? The oil's
Yeah,
never
dude.
gonna dry up. Gas is $2." Like,
Legit.
then it's like if only you knew. Like,
To be
Dude,
fair,
but
if
honestly,
you
dude,
drive a
it
Prius
doesn't look like
today-
oil's going nowhere, bro. In terms of length of time, looks like they just keep finding more oil.
Yes, but
that's what I've seen
the
too.
problem is though, like, we should really stop using it for the environment.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, I don't know, like, in terms of like the oil industry, dude, that's not dying, bro. Saudi proved it by paying
Dude,
$1 billion.
Bro, bill for a
Oh, yeah.
year. For a
Well, so the thing
year.
is that we
That's
can't
crazy,
get away from our reliance on vehicles. Like I feel
Yeah.
like it's too many industries, and that's my personal thing that I think is like the problem with like capitalism sometimes is when it's like everything needs everything so hard that if one thing is not good, you can't take it out.
Yeah.
because it's like it'll mess up all the other stuff. So it's like, oh well, like if we found an alternative fuel, but it's like, get rid of that alternative fuel, you take out this industry.
Yeah.
And it's like we can't get rid of that industry. But it's like all
Also,
these can'ts and won'ts are based on like personal monetary gain that we don't ever actually get. Like I mean, so like I don't get why any regular human being would champion for any of it.
Yeah, the U.S. is gonna transition into this green period by 2030, right, with cars and whatever, all electric, right? But it's like, dude, right when we do, it's like not like the rest of the world gives an effort. They're not gonna do it shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
because I mean, well,
so
like,
it's
the thing
like
is, I don't even think we
real-
really would, because it's like you have to think about just like the influence of money inside of like how we make decisions for the greater good of our country is like far too close. Like we consider that like making large profits is for the greater good, when in actuality it's not for the greater
No,
good.
it's like,
for
and
personal
based on human track record, it's basically like until some ish goes wrong, no one cares and no one does anything.
It's literally like
based on, you know what I'm saying?
everything
like,
aside of from
that's our track
colossal
record.
collapse.
Yeah,
They're not gonna change the system.
no one's doing nothing until it goes bad. No,
Yeah.
no one's doing anything.
But that's why, like, I mean, like, even things like EVs, I can't see, like, EV cars picking up more than the pace they're on right now in terms of, like, people buying them.
And
like,
dude, EVs might not even be the long-term future. They might be a short-term future where hydrogen fuel cell or something like that is the long-term, right? It's like maybe
like,
we need
even
10
if
years to
that's the
develop this
long-term,
other tech.
Even if that's
and
the
then
long
this
term,
tech's
I
way
can't
better,
see that
you know?
being an immediate switch, because all I can see is, like, all it's going to take is somebody who's got a shit ton of money from oil to run the campaign against them and just smear it all. I mean, like, we're talking about we're talking about the same people who like figured out about global warming, like, and then like figured out how to lie about it like immediately at the same time. Like they're the ones who paid for the research on if the world was being fucked up, and then they used the research to pay for the campaign.
News to deny global warming for like
It's
10 years.
wild. It's like,
who paid? Who do you think paid?
But the thing is, they're okay with it then becoming public knowledge through other means, and nothing changes. So it's like
nothing changes, dude. If you're pumping false, information, dude, nothing's gonna change. Everyone's gonna believe the false info.
And I mean, like, everyone in here drives cars, so I mean, like, it's like it's not like. And it's like that's the problem with the system. It's like all of us are going to withhold.
You can't avoid it because it's like it's like
the change would need to happen at the pockets that would probably be hurt the most, and I can't see some.
Exactly.
I don't know, and I mean I'm not raised in it, so who am I to say that I wouldn't be in the same shit?
That corporate carbon tax is like the only way I think there could ever be a true effect on this carbon usage.
But within the system of capitalism,
the
entire goal is always to make more money.
They're not doing it that much.
Spend less.
Like,
so the goal
the only
would then
place where
we
carbon
pay
taxes,
that, but we have to make more.
The only place it's really happening is like when they're burning coal, which like we're not even burning that much coal, so it's like whatever.
Which is crazy, dude. It's like we've done so much technology, we've done so much living.
Yeah.
We're still doing so many things from the past.
Dude, burning coal, dude. Russia actually has hella coal, dude. All they do is burn coal, dude. Russia's burning coal all day.
Like, dude, it's 2023, man. Like, you're telling me we can advance
mining,
all these other fields,
mining,
and we still got
actual miners.
I don't know, man. There's just some shit where it's like,
dude, there's people mining in like Siberia, bro.
Around.
Why?
Because there are certain things you need.
Yeah, but I was about to say, like, that we couldn't put some investment in the technology.
Wait till some robots.
Like, does it
wait till them
have
robots.
to be people?
There's gonna be robots real soon.
Robots will mine.
I love the
robots
quotations
real soon.
But there will be mines.
I love the quotations, Rod. Yeah. I mean, like, in a sense, yes, like, there will always be mines, but I just don't think there always has to be, like, some human being risking their life for,
getting
like,
cancer.
Like, getting cancer so that, like, some company can make way more money off of this shit than, like, they'll ever see. And it's like, I get it. You do need somebody on these lower levels, but at the same time, there are some jobs where it's like, that's so dangerous, I cannot believe we have not tried to innovate that out. It's like...
I
don't know.
I actually was talking to one company. They were doing robots on like oil rigs and like electrical infrastructure.
Because that's so fucking dangerous. Yeah. Dude, like those people,
that stuff's
I would
crazy,
fear for my life every day on an oil rig. The people who do this shit, like in the fucking ocean, oh my god. I'm just like, that is the
Dude.
scariest thing ever.
Dude, just the
My
middle of
anxiety
the
can
ocean,
never
in the
do.
middle of nowhere, dude.
Bro.
In the middle of freaking nowhere in
Bro.
the ocean, dude. Like,
Just sitting
it's
here.
crazy.
Nobody's coming to get you.
Just on the rig.
Nobody's
No
saving
one cares
you.
about you.
If this
No
blows
one
up, they're
cares about
going
you.
the other way.
Bro.
Yeah.
And the company's
You're
gonna try
gone.
to figure out how to not get sued for spilling oil in the ocean.
Yeah, no one cares about. Dude,
No one
that's
cares.
crazy. That kind of job's insane.
That's so
Like
wild.
half the time, like executives are like flying in, dude. They don't even take a
We
boat there,
need
dude. That's how dangerous.
robots there.
That's how dangerous that is.
Deepwater Horizon. That movie scared the shit out of me. Like,
Really?
Dude, yeah. Just I get anxiety purely from something like the beginning of fucking Armageddon. I get anxiety just seeing people being on fucking drilling rigs. Like, it's so fucking crazy. Why would you do that? Or like research laboratories. What's that one fucking movie? I think it's like The Meg. Just water research laboratories. It's like you look every side and there's only water, and I'm just in some weird fucking building built on stilts in the
The
ocean.
same with being in
Dude, that
Antarctica.
just,
in
that's
like a lab
messes
in
me up.
Antarctica. It's like, dude, what are
Antarctica?
you doing there?
What the fuck?
You know?
You could just die in
Dude,
that bitch. Nobody coming for you.
Just, like, murk you,
Nobody. You're in
and
Antarctica.
no one's gonna care, dude. A polar bear is gonna murk you, bro.
Bro, you put me in civilization.
Straight
Put me
up.
in civilization. Bro, y'all are weird. I mean, I respect you. Go do what you need to do.
Dude.
You have no fear. But fuck.
Have you guys seen that video of like that researcher inside that glass thing, and the polar bear comes up to it and like just starts going at the
I will
glass?
have shit on myself.
Dude,
Bro. Or the people in
Dude.
there's people on Shark
that
Week.
could have easily folded.
Yeah,
There's people in Shark Week who get in a fake
the
whale.
cage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no, fuck the cage. The cage
Oh.
is a different level of anxiety.
Yeah.
But
Fake
these
whale?
people get in the
Fake
fake
whale.
whale, and sometimes the sharks think it's a dead whale. So
Yeah.
they're going up to it and they're just throwing big bites on that motherfucker, just like, yo, it's like free meat type shit. And it's just like, I would be so scared. Like, you just got like 5 sharks just gnawing at you from the side and shit, and you're just inside a little glass enclosure, inside a big ass fake whale, and you got locked in the mouth. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
It's so fucking
That's
crazy.
crazy, dude.
Dude, who
Wait, why did
does
they do
this?
that?
Because they're crazy.
that's crazy,
They
dude.
have
No,
no
that's-
sense of self-preservation.
Dude, I haven't even seen the fake whale one, dude. Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'll shoot you a link.
Why would you ever do that?
Shoot you a fucking link, man.
You had that ready.
Because I was watching so many of these.
You must have just seen this
Why
recently.
did you
Yeah.
watch so
This was
many
like this
of these
week.
if it scares you so
This week.
much?
I don't, dude, because
Bro.
we look at fires. I
No,
don't know,
you see,
dude.
the job that scares me, like, I'm okay with water. I could be on an oil rig every day of my life. I think that would be pretty serene if I'm being totally
sure.
honest.
Serene.
No, get the fuck out of here.
No way, Bob.
surrounded
You know
by
how
ocean?
big those waves are? You know how big those waves are? Like
If
every
you go
10
in the
seconds?
ocean, you're
It's
dying.
not
like,
every 10
What are you
seconds.
talking about, dude?
But
If you go
there's
in the ocean,
quite
you're
a lot
Dude.
of technology in them to keep them stable.
Also, you're
Dude,
in
and
the
not
ocean
moving.
for like a hot.
There's hella
hot
turbulence.
minute. Like you're gonna be on there for like hours on it.
What, on the rig?
Yeah,
You're going to be on there for months.
or for months. Yeah.
For,
You're
yeah,
not
like
exactly.
2
For a
months
long
stints.
time.
Yeah, facts. You're not gonna see land.
Dude,
Yeah.
no, dude.
That's not
It's gonna
serene.
be. That's
It's like
not
months, too.
fun at all.
There's
That's
nothing
not
to it.
any sense of fun
Oh.
in that.
I
No,
could
dude.
live
If you're
in
on
the middle
a
of
boat
an
in the
ocean.
ocean, I could see that. If you're on a boat in the ocean, I could see the serenity. But if you're literally
oil
on a
rig.
rig that's not
Yeah.
moving, like, dude, that's not
It's
serene.
It's
It
like
You know what I'm
can
saying?
move.
Like,
You wouldn't know that it's not
But it's
moving.
not
It would
moving,
be the
dude.
same
It's not
effect
moving.
as being
You
on a
could never
boat.
pay me enough money to just go.
no, it is not the
floating
same
on a
effect.
But
nuke.
If you
Going
fall,
into that, the jobs that scare me,
if you
you know the
go in
guys
the
who
ocean,
climb
dude,
to the top of those like 300-foot radio towers and change the light bulb at the top?
That's not
Oh.
That's nothing?
That's nothing.
Free climbing a 300-foot tower to
Even
change
for,
a
like,
light
wires
bulb.
and stuff.
In comparison to free
no.
open ocean,
Yeah, compared to oil rig.
No. I mean, the only thing I
Ocean?
could see is scarier than that is like those construction workers that work those high rises, and then they're just like walking on beams and shit. Like
Look.
those, that's scary. That shit's scary. too.
Cause look, if I fall at a 300-foot fall from that tower, first of all, I'm going head first on anything I fall off of. I want to like don't recover me, no paraplegic. I'm going deuces. So I know that if I fall off that tower, I'm out. This is over with. It's done forever. You fall in the ocean, you're going to live. And then you're gonna die. No, fuck all that. Fuck all that.
Temporarily.
Fuck all of that.
You're gonna be like
No.
shredded for your life. Yeah, you're gonna be
Fuck
shredded
treading
for
for
your life.
your life. You know what my bigger fear of the ocean is? Let's say you fall. You fall from a super high height into the ocean. If you do
Oh, you'll
not
go
swim
splat.
up before you run out of air, you're just fucked. That has to be the worst way to die. 10 feet from the surface because you jumped in and you might have went down like 50.
Also,
like you dove in, you had a lot of good force with you.
You probably got like knocked out.
Yeah.
If you hit the water the wrong way, if you hit the water the wrong way, you get knocked out and then you just drown while you're sleeping.
Yeah,
that's not fun either.
Pretty quick.
No, you wake up while you're fucking drinking water.
No, because you got knocked out, so you're just asleep.
No,
yes, but when your lungs fill with oxygen, your body goes into shock and then you die.
Back up. Yeah,
like
you wake back up.
There's no fun water deaths. There's no such thing as a calm. You didn't know you were dying water death.
You inhale water right away because you like try to breathe and you inhale water and you fucking die.
If you fall on your head, if you hit the spine the right way, it's night. It's sleep.
No, dude, water is scary, man.
You don't know shit. You immediately were brain dead. That's way better. That's
being
way
in
better.
the middle of the ocean, especially, dude, where these oil rigs are is not the regular ocean we usually see, dude. It's in the
That's
middle.
what I'm saying, bro. This ain't the ocean. This ain't cute.
Crazy like waves and shit. Like, dude, it's not the regular ocean, dude.
This is that ocean that you be seeing in the movies. This that ocean where the waves be looking like walls. This where the big ass animals be at.
Catch fish on that Alaska fish catching show.
Oh my god, yeah, it's called fucking
it's that kind of shit. It's like where the water's like fucking crazy, dude. It's like wild. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He's talking about Deadliest Catch.
Yes.
Those storms are fucking
not the
insane.
same, though.
But those storms are still insane.
It is.
Like, bro, the second those waves kick up,
there are no oil rigs in the Bering Strait.
That's okay. They're in the fucking ocean. It's worse.
No, Bering Strait is worse. That's why the show was shot there.
The ocean is trash. I don't see why you think
part of the ocean.
I don't know why you think the ocean is cute. It's not, bro. There's no serenity.
It's gonna be something
in
like
that. Everything in there wants to kill you, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be something like that, and it won't be fun. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm pretty sure all of them are within 50 miles of shore.
No,
I don't think any of them are within 50 miles of shore.
No way, dude. Like, oil's in random places in the ocean, dude. That's the whole point of these things. Let's see.
Yeah, but you can't drill down to the bottom once you're off the shelf. Like, that's the whole thing.
Yeah, there's no way in hell I'd ever get on a fucking oil rig. I wouldn't even be one of them motherfuckers who flies out.
Yeah, no, bro.
Yeah, see? These are the zones where the U.S. can put oil rigs. Yeah. They end at like 100 miles offshore.
People die on the beach, dude. Like, you're not like, I don't like. There's nothing that can convince me. Like, there's zero.
I'm not saying it has to convince you. I'm just saying it's not the center of the Pacific Ocean.
It's the ocean. My problem is the ocean. Period. I guess that's what I'm saying here. There's no like, oh, it's cute. You can't swim to shore from any of these things reasonably. You can't. You can't.
But a helicopter can get to you.
Before a shark, it's a coin toss, and you're lying if you say it's not.
It is a coin toss.
That's like, a helicopter might get to you quick enough, but it might not.
But a shark might never come.
You might also just drown. It's a 50-50. You make it with your own prowess.
It is.
Like, nah,
you
man.
You don't know what that shark's gonna do to you.
You don't know what the ocean's gonna do to you, bro. Like, even if you were to resurface in the ocean,
maybe you fall on a sea snake.
Even if
then the snake
dude.
If you
look at it on a map,
if the waves are mild, if it is a mild day of waves, those are over your head, over the water. You could still just drown. Like, on a bright, sunny, regular, wavy day, a wave could still take you.
If you look at that BP oil rig that had that oil spill, dude, it looks hella off the coast, dude. It's like a decent. I'm looking at it right now.
You can't see civilization simply.
Like, dude, like, that was far off the coast, and it still wrecked the entire
BP oil
coast,
rig
dude.
had supporters on site, though. Like, there were helicopters pulling up and boats pulling up before, like, everyone was
I don't even want a job where you need that much shit.
No, I'm just saying, though, it's not
wild. Like, that's so scary. Like, that legitimately is like, I would be hyperventilating every night, no sleep. I'd look fucking crazy. I'd be like, I just have to leave. Like,
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be that scared, but I would be scared, man. Like, you never know what could happen out in the ocean like that,
Bro,
dude.
I'm
You
never
know.
getting on another cruise in my life, so there's no way I'm getting on.
Really?
Dude, I remember there was one year where there was like 3 cruise ships that like tipped over. I was like, dude, what's going on?
Tipped over. You remember there was like
that year?
There was one year where there were
just
like
got
multiple
lost.
ones.
Yeah,
no,
they just-
fuck the lost. There was multiple ones that got taken by pirates.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That was
dude,
insane.
like the Somalis,
Bro.
dude, the Somali pirates got a hold of them.
Imagine you on a
And I'm
little
like, dude, what's
vacation
going
with your
on, bro?
peoples. You on that too getting fucked up. Your kids are downstairs in the pool, and you just hear, "I'm the captain now." Fuck all this, bro. There's nothing you could say to get me to go on a cruise except for like maybe Disney cruise, and they're paying.
Yeah.
That's
it's
the only
free.
way.
Yeah.
If Disney was like all expenses paid,
Right.
Disney cruise. And then I'd consider it. I still don't think I'd do it. I don't think these pirates are above taking a Disney ship. I just don't think they respect the mouse. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Facts.
You
That was
really
crazy.
don't think Disney would? You think
I think Disney might pop somebody in international waters. Keep it a bit.
Disney
Keep it a
has
bit.
like
I don't know.
commandos.
Don't
on
call me
their
a blasphemer.
cruise
No,
ship
I don't know. I
pirates.
respect
Yeah.
Disney, but I just think that if somebody ran up on their shit in the middle of the ocean, Disney might be like, "You're authorized." You know what I'm saying? Like it would be a
Disney
super
cruise
calm
ships?
call. Like,
Disney cruise ships
Facts.
are armed.
I wonder if they
There are
are.
machine
Like that would be
guns.
so wild if like the real like fucking map of the ship is like or the fucking like arsenal is listed and it's like there's like 3 dudes with like big ass Mickey badges
Cats.
and it's like they just like get the ARs if shit gets unruly. Like nah, dude. I don't know, dude. I think we probably should have stopped cruise ships right around like Titanic time, but for some reason human beings just really like almost dying in big boats. I don't know.
Dude,
I don't get it.
Big boats are fire.
Big boats are stupid. I feel like
Titanic, baby.
the smaller the boat, the calmer the water, the better the trip. Like
Yeah.
kayak on a still lake, amazing.
Facts.
I
Beautiful.
buy a yacht, trip across the Atlantic.
Fuck no.
We go to Monaco.
No, I said fuck no when you said
no,
not.
no,
You said
hell no.
trip
That's like
across
one
the
of those.
Atlantic.
You get lost in like the
Bobby.
Bermuda Triangle type
Yeah,
of shit.
type
Like,
shit.
hell no,
Yeah.
bro.
Why in the
should just
fuck
avoid
would
the
I get
Bermuda
on
Triangle.
a boat?
I'll take a flight.
I will get on a
Bermuda
plane.
Triangle
Yeah,
is like
okay.
mad close to Florida. You could just avoid that shit.
Bobby, do you think I trust you as the pilot or the
Captain.
the captain of a boat to
Yes.
take me across the Atlantic?
Yes.
You're wrong. Don't ever think that again.
As you should.
You're wrong. I don't trust you. I never. No.
Dude, Bob would take us
I'm
straight
offended.
into the Bermuda real quick.
Why?
He'll be
Why
like,
do you
yo,
think I would take us into the Bermuda?
I wanted to test the waters.
I don't even think he would do any of that. I just really think. I think that sometimes Bobby
You
thinks
don't know
he
my
can't die.
position on the Bermuda Triangle?
I sometimes think that Bobby thinks he can't die. And I 100%
No, yeah.
know that you are a regular human.
I know. I'm right,
I
human.
trust his map awareness. He was on like Google Earth for like a solid 2 hours.
I'd give you
Just,
that, but
like,
I
I trust his
I
awareness.
still
but
sometimes think
Yeah.
that you would have a little bit more hubris than I could personally get behind.
yeah,
And
Captain
going across the Atlantic with you on a yacht, I can't get behind.
Bro.
Maybe you'll do it.
Sounds legendary.
It's all good, Bob. I hope you get you
Yeah,
a group of
it
friends that
does.
you could take
And that's
on that trip.
and
I'll meet you
sometimes
there.
legends
Yeah.
die.
Facts. I'll fly
That's
over.
what I'm saying, bro. You never heard of the 27 Club? Like what?
Yeah.
Like,
I'll congratulate you on the other side. I'll just like fly over.
bro,
Okay.
there's no phone towers in the ocean.
There are satellites. Buy a satellite phone.
Sat
if you're
phones,
going in
first
the
of all,
ocean.
your iPhone
Dude,
and my
I
iPhone
want to
both
stay
operate
at
as
least
sat
in the
phones
range where the
emergencies.
U.S.
But
Coast
my
Guard
thing
got me. You know what I'm saying?
is- my
Like,
thing
I gotta
here
stay
is,
in
I'm not
U.S. Coast Guard
switching
range.
to places where my AT&T ain't Gucci.
Yeah, I don't really care
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
I do. I really do.
People live.
I care about the ability to pick this joint up and at least have a bar or two in an emergency situation.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
I don't want to sat phone it, bro. Hell no. Now I'm out here pointing this phone a certain direction, boy. The waves are taking us down and we're trying to call this shit in.
I don't think you know how sat phones
I'm
work.
assuming the worst. I'm assuming we're in a situation we can barely get a signal. It's a storm happening and we need a fucking rescue, like Wolf of Wall Street type shit. Jordan Belfort almost died in a storm. No, dude. Like, no, dude. Like, no. I don't.
Yeah,
There's nothing.
yeah.
No, I'm not just gonna trust somebody who's rich enough to buy a boat to take me across the Atlantic. That's all that would be.
Yeah, dude.
That's it.
Dude,
That's
that boat
like-
scene was actually pretty. That boat scene was actually pretty wild.
I'm not
right?
trusting somebody who's
Damn.
just rich enough to buy a boat.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I'm not just rich enough to buy a boat in this scenario.
In this scenario, if you bought a boat, Bob, all you are is rich enough to buy a boat in that
No,
scenario.
no. You've also known me for how long?
Bobby, I don't know any of the pilots that I fly with on any of the airlines I go on, and I trust them more than you getting behind the fucking plane.
No, but again,
and I've known you longer than all of them.
Dude, if we
Maybe
were gonna
that's a
take a boat,
terrible
I would.
choice.
If
It's
we were able
not.
to like snag a Coast Guard boat, dude, I would be down, dude. I'm so down to go across the
The
Atlantic.
Coast
in a
Guard boat that can go
Let's dude.
underwater.
Facts.
Yes,
Yeah,
down for that one.
facts.
The one
That'd
that
be
can
sick.
actually dive.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make me feel safer, but still, I get severe motion sickness, so there's no way you're getting me on a boat. There's just no way in fuck I'd spend more than like 2 hours on one, dude. That's crazy.
Facts.
I get car sick in the backseat of vehicles for too long.
What if we don't give you a choice?
That is called kidnapping, and that is like that's different. And then you took me in international waters, so I'm 100% filing something when we get somewhere.
Fine.
Like, yeah, like
Filing
whatever type of report I need to file for being kidnapped and taken across international waters. I don't know what it's called, but I'm sure I can figure it out when we get to wherever I need to be. I'm filing
It's human
whatever that
trafficking, isn't
paperwork
it?
is
Isn't
with
it human
your name
trafficking?
on the top. And I've known you for a really long time, so I bet you I'll spell everything right.
I don't know what you would
I will put down
file.
your address. I'll put down your parents' address. I'll
They're
put down
just
your
gonna be
phone
like-
number.
They're just gonna be like, not our jurisdiction, bro.
No, but the problem will be that you took me from where I was and brought me to wherever we are now.
Can you prove
No,
that?
and
This show right here, I can prove it. What are you talking about?
It's a vibe.
July 26th, Better Than Cable, episode 78, mistitled 77. I will tell them. I will tell them everything you've said.
I haven't said much. It's not a really strong.
You just threatened to kidnap me. Man, let's get out of here, G, man. Make sure you all are staying tuned.
Oh, man.
We got some more topics we'll get into next week. We got some hot ones. We really stayed on the ones we were on here today and tangented a bit. But hey, make sure you all stay tuned to the content that we're going to be dropping this week. What you guys got coming up this week? What should they be looking out for?
Let's see, new video either Thursday or Friday. So stay
Hell
tuned for
yeah.
that.
Make sure you
And,
watch last
really
week's
short.
episode of
Neverland.
Land.
Yeah.
Almost said Never Than Cable. Neverland. But yeah, what else you guys got dropping? What else coming?
Yeah, dude. Besides that, I might drop a full video soon.
Ooh.
Not sure though when I'm gonna drop it, so just keep an eye out for that
Hey.
ish.
Keep that eye out. Stay tuned to those daily
Yeah.
shorts. I'm coming at y'all with another podcast Monday. We got Khalif on the show. Dope artist. He did the artwork that's on the background of my phone. I'll show the cam.
shit.
I doubt it can fucking see it. There's no way. Oh my god, that's so washed out. That's not gonna show up. You'll see it in the episode. It's really fucking dope. He does really cool art. And then
There's nothing.
we're about to.
I
Be,
saw
oh yeah,
the
no.
face
I was
a little
looking
bit.
at it. I was looking at it on
see a
the
little bit.
computer, and I was like, that was
Yeah.
trash. But
Yeah.
yeah, stay tuned for that. That's coming out. And then since we're getting into August, I got this really dope Chance acid rap retrospective
facts.
video that I've put too much work into. That I need to send you all up.
Chance the
closer
Rapper.
final, product of, so you all can see it. But
Facts.
yeah, I got this crazy video coming out. It's a long form video
That's
essay.
fire.
Please fucking watch it. It's probably coming out in like 2 weeks.
Check
now.
that ish out.
But yeah, that's on the way. That's gonna be my long form video. Other than that, I think that's all we got, yo. Anybody got a quote ready? Because if not, I know what quote I got.
Go for it.
I'm going for it.
Go for it.
We're going with an Uncle Iroh quote.
Hey.
Hey,
Can I
that's a
get
good
the
one.
episode? Does it have the episode listed? It doesn't. It doesn't. So you're just gonna have to take my word on the episode. Oh fuck! I just went back on the page. Failure is only an opportunity to begin again.